Hi, it's Alaska Granny. It's cold winter weather in Alaska, and I took the opportunity to come and spend some time in Arizona. And of course, one of the first places I enjoy going when I'm in the lower 48 is the Dollar Tree. And boy, was I surprised when I went in the Dollar Tree and many of the aisles had $3 items, $5 items. I even saw some fold-up like camping chairs for $9. I hadn't seen that before. I know I've heard that prices will be going up. They'll be having other categories. And one of the conveniences that Dollar Tree has installed is one of those scanners was on the post in one of the main aisles. So you could check on an item before you went to purchase it so that you do know ahead of time how much it costs. And you know, if things only remain $1.25, pretty soon all you're going to have is a candy counter. It's just the cost of living is going up. Everything costs more. And so while we might not like it, it's a fact of reality. Because if you even go to, say, Walmart, there's hardly anything for $1 or $1.25 anymore. Prices are just going up. I was able to find a lot of items that I wanted that were still $1.25. Let me show you the items that I did buy. I stocked up on some of the food from Dollar Tree. Each of the items was $1.25, and I wanted some tear open and eat like emergency food. I wanted some medium length lasting food that could last in your pantry for a few years, and then I also was able to get something for the longest lasting term of food storage, which can also be used whenever you want, but those are the categories that I looked at. Let me show you. The first item I bought at Dollar Tree was the Welchs fruit and yogurt. These are so delicious. They're tear open and eat little snacks. They're already prepared, ready to eat. You can put them in your bug out bag if you needed to, but they're also just handy, delicious snacks to have on hand. They last quite a while in your pantry if you can avoid eating them, but they're super delicious. The date on these is 2025, so I figure they're going to last at least a year if I don't get around to eating them, but they're pretty darn delicious. Have some just tear open and eat food so that if you have to bug out, if your power goes out, or you just don't have the strength to cook, you can reach into your pantry and grab a snack that's pretty nutritious and delicious, and you can have something to eat and be on your way. Next, I purchased several packages of the So Natural mixed freeze-dried fruits. These are really delicious, and they're in a nice handy pouch. They're very lightweight. You can put them into your bug out bag. I like to sprinkle them into yogurt, but they're also very delicious to just eat as is. You can tear open and eat it, you can add it into something else, and you can also have it last for several years. These are dated 2026. I've had other packages of the So Natural freeze-dried fruits from Dollar Tree, and I've had them in my pantry for up to 3 years, and then I got around to eating them, and they were still perfectly good. I don't know for sure how long they actually last, but I know that I've had them last longer than the date on the package. They're in a very sturdy package, they're airtight, and I think you could count on them lasting longer, but think about your food as a working pantry. You can use some of it, rotate, and replace it. And if you can continue to get more of these, go ahead and rotate them, because it's something that you don't have to put away forever. They're pretty delicious. I was very excited to find the Krier Chicken in a can at Dollar Tree. It was still $1.25. This is very top quality chicken. I've tried chicken from other store brands, other types of canned chicken, and I find these to be top quality for a very affordable price. These have a pull tab, so you want to make sure that you're aware of that. I've not had trouble with pop top cans, but some people say that they do. These are dated for 2027, so they're going to last a long time. Canned meat can last far longer than that. So if some catastrophe happens and our world falls apart, you'll have some canned meat on hand. You don't have to rely on trying to get fresh meat or having meat in your freezer that then maybe you lose power. That having canned meat is certainly easy and convenient. It's a way to know that you'll have the things you need. You can take care of yourself and your family by having foods that you're familiar with, and I enjoy eating chicken, and so this is a great way to have it. It's also very versatile. You can drain the juices off of it, toss it with some mayonnaise, put it in a sandwich, toss it into a chicken taco or a burrito wrap. You can also dump the entire can in with the juice and make some kinds of chilies, casseroles, soups, and stews. It's very good. It's easy to open and eat it. I use it quite a bit simply because it's so convenient. The chicken is already prepared. It's in a small size, so if you live by yourself, having just a small amount of chicken can be really convenient. For the longest lasting food storage, I picked up a bag of rice. 2 pounds of rice for $1.25. I plan to store this into a clean canning jar and just put on the lid, and you can then vacuum seal it, or you can put it in an oxygen absorber if you want, but if you don't have those other items, it's okay. Rice stored in an airtight container can last for many, many years. You can also then open it up and use it. If you have rice in smaller containers of your food storage, then you can take it out and use some of it and rotate and replace it. If you only have a 5-gallon bucket of rice, you're not inclined to want to open and use it, and so you keep thinking, well, that's for forever. I like to be able to use, rotate, and replace even the longest lasting foods. When I got down to Arizona, I needed to replace batteries in my smoke alarms, some of my little gadgets and doodads, flashlights, things like that. It's also a great idea to have extra batteries on hand that are this size that you use a lot. And I use a lot of the AA, so I was glad I could still pick up 8 packs for $1.25. If you go to the hardware store, they're many, many times more expensive than this. I haven't had a problem with Dollar Tree batteries. I know some people say they don't last very long, but the uses that I have them, they last plenty long enough for me, and I'm satisfied to have the Dollar Tree batteries, so I like to stock up on them when I have a chance. One item that was $1.50 are the Dollar Tree readers, and I forgot that they went up to $1.50, but they're still a good buy. You can have dozens of them on hand. You can get them in all different strengths. I like to use the 1.75, but I also try to buy the 3.25 so that I can actually read the little labels, and I keep them with the first aid kit and with medicines and my sewing basket, things like that. So it's great to have an extra pair on hand. They get dirty, they get scratched, they break, and it's easy to buy another pair. I also bought another pair of the Dollar Tree sunglasses. These are great. You don't have to worry about losing them, breaking them. You have them wherever you need them. Throw them in your bug-out bag. Throw them in your car glove box. I actually had someone ask me yesterday, do you have a pair of old sunglasses? I need some. I don't have any, and the sun is bothering my eyes. I was able to hand them a brand new pair of Dollar Tree sunglasses to solve their problem, for it was so simple for me to give away something that was only $1.25. Long utility lighters. These are awesome for lighting candles, camping stoves, barbecues, fire pits. I like to pick these up at Dollar Tree simply because there's only $1.25. They're at least 2 for $3 any other place I've shopped, and I find that these are long lasting and work well. What I did find was different this time was when I went through the checkout, it set off an alarm. You have to be 18 or over to purchase these. So that was something that I haven't encountered before. Have you had that problem before, that it's setting off alarms and things, and if you go through the self-check, then you can't proceed until someone comes over so that you can buy the long utility lighters? Stock up on things like long utility lighters because they can make it very simple if you need to use some of your emergency gear in, say, a power outage, but they're also handy for all kinds of little tasks that I like to light things around my house. Not from the Dollar Tree, but a yard sale that I was passing by on the way to Dollar Tree. Someone was selling this container for $1.50. So I bought it, cleaned it out, and then I filled it up with water. So now I have another extra water container, water storage for emergencies. Make sure that you have water on your priority of what you need for your emergency supplies. We can't live very long without water, and we need it not only for cooking, but we also need it for washing dishes, preparing food, cleaning ourselves even, and cleaning up messes around the house. And so having extra water on hand can really make a huge difference in your comfort in an emergency situation. And you know, when the water goes out, it's just like poof, like electricity, it's just gone. Having it ahead of time is a great preparation. If you know, for example, a hurricane is coming, you have an opportunity to prepare ahead of time. But we all know that storms and whatever is coming to all of us. Everyone suffers through challenges, and so these are just basic items that you need so that you'll have it when time comes. So gather up your prepping supplies, keep at it. Let us know in the comments below, what are you finding at Dollar Tree that you still find affordable, or even if it costs more, that you think it's a necessity we might like to know about. I hope you'll like my video, share it, please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.